A very pleasant good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum of In the Streets with Big Stone. It was just over a few weeks ago that residents from the Westmoreland area begged the Prime Minister to bring in the zone of special operation. Now, some residents are complaining about these soldiers that are attached in the zone of special operation. Look at take a look on this now. Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. Complaints have surfaced that soldiers operating within the zone of special operation, ZOSA in Savannah Lamar, are being heavy-handed when they engage with residents of Coke Street. As ZOSA was declared by Prime Minister Andrew Holness on January 16th for the areas of Russia, Dallin Street and Dexter Street following ongoing flare-ups of violence. The move was eagerly welcomed by many in the parish who hope it would be a fix, even if only temporarily, for the murders that were racking the parish with frightening regularity. Just a little more than a week later, though, the complaints have begun. President of the Coke Street Citizens Association, Bishop O'Neill Russell, said residents have complained of being physically and verbally abused by soldiers. You cannot be a big man who a father them picnic and them can't lick them picnic because the government said you know fi lick them, but little young soldiers a beat you up. It cannot work. It cannot work, said Russell, who is known for his efforts as a mediator and peacemaker. One resident of Coke Street who operates a business in the area said, the sight of soldiers approaching now makes many people nervous. He made it clear that while he does not have a problem with the soldiers working in the community, his issues is with how residents are being treated. To how them operate, you only want to see the Rocky Vanna come. You don't want to run, but based on how them operate, you have to run go in your yard because by force them a do the thing. We don't believe say them to do them thing there, said the middle-aged man who choose not to give his name. Russell noted that he has encouraged the young people in the area not to run when the soldiers approach. He understands why they do. He said he knew of one incident where a soldier slapped a young man in his face. The churchman said the incident happened near his home. When they come out of my yard, we see the soldier them pretend like nothing now happened. Those are the things that create a problem, and it has to stop. He urged, adding that other men from the neighborhoods have told him that they have been tasered. One resident told the Observer that soldiers beat him on January 21st after they searched his phone and saw a text he had sent. The message, he said, was sent to his cousin. He told him there were soldiers in the area and that he should stay inside his house. He said the soldiers took him from his house, tied his hands and beat him with their hands and guns while calling him names. The man said he was taken on a 5-minute walk to the security forces checkpoint. They then took him into nearby bushes and continued the assault while asking him to take them to the individual he had been texting, he said. He added that the beating stopped after another soldier intervened. The man said he followed the soldier's instruction and took them to his cousin's house. He said his cousin was beaten by the soldiers who smashed his phone after checking his messages. The beating stopped when they all called out for help to his sister who was inside the house, the man said. He told the Observer that he and his cousin were taken for processing at the Savannah Lamar police station. They were reportedly released without being charged. The man claimed that because of the beating received at the hands of a set of abusive soldiers who patrolled without the police, he had to seek medical attention on January 22nd and again on January 25th. Russell is concerned about the impact these alleged incidents are having on youngsters in the community. It is hard for the young people to be able to stand as a group and have a friendly discussion, he complained. They need protection from the gunmen and then from the soldiers, especially. It is sad and something must be done. He said he has raised the issue with Senior Superintendent of Police in charge of Westmoreland, Robert Gordon. Efforts to reach SSP Gordon were unsuccessful as his phone rang without an answer on Tuesday. A meeting was reportedly held with representatives from the Jamaica Defence Force after the matter was brought to the attention of Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The issue, it is said, was raised on Tuesday by National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang and members of Parliament for Westmoreland Central George Wright. Custis of Westmoreland, Reverend Hartley Perrin, told the Observer that he is aware of the allegations and is optimistic that the issue will be addressed. The powers that be, having heard of the situation, have pledged their willingness to address it. The Prime Minister in the meeting made it very clear that he doesn't want to hear anything of that sort because that is not what the Zozo is about. It is not about abusing people and their human rights, said Perrin. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. They asked for soldiers and police to be present in their midst, and now there are allegations coming out that they are abused by these same police officers and soldiers. I am not there. I am very, very sympathetic with the law-abiding young men who are abused in this manner, and I know these abuses do occur. I remember living in Montego Bay, living on Fustic Road in Montego Bay, and as a 14-year-old, if you're approached by the police or the military, the disrespectful way in which they address you, call your boy, hey you, come here, and the way they display their powers is very heart-rending. So I understand and I sympathize with the law-abiding citizens, the youths in the Westmoreland area. But I'm also speaking to other young youths now, youths who are involved with criminality, involved with gangs, shootings, etc., etc. We have to stop this because you can't win. You can't win because you're shooting at each other, and you can't win when the security forces come into your space and then you deal with in such a manner. So it's a non-win situation all across the board. What we're implying is that we develop a way of how we can respect each other. Even if you don't like somebody, that doesn't mean you have to go to bed with him. But you don't have to kill him either. You don't have to kill him. You know, you can just reason out your differences, and you and youth and youth can come to this sanction of how we're going to display love, how we're going to display unity, how we're going to display forwardness, because we're looking forward to the future. You're young men, young women, you're entitled to be able to be outside in a space and have a conversation. But look at how it is. You can't even congregate in any group anymore. So youths, please, I'm begging you, look at this situation and say to yourself, enough is enough. We must do something about it. I want to hear from my subscribers, you know, how you feel about this damn if you do, damn if you don't situation where Zozo is concerned. Let me hear from you in the comment section below. Please like and share this video, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, now is the time to do so. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.